and gave his life to Christ at that deal. Okay? If you want to talk about a rough, tough, stomping, bronc stomping dude, Wilton, you've never seen anything like that. Till you've seen your dad, who you respect tremendously, walk forward and give his life to Christ. And in that, my mom was 10 steps behind him and she gave hers too. Okay? So, in all that, we're going to finish right here if this little dude don't fuck me on, which I'm hoping. I'm not as young as I used to be. And I'll never have a horse whisper again in my life like that one. Never. And if 40 people walked up here tonight and gave their life to Christ, I would be tremendously pleased. So would God. But I'll never have another one mean that, what that one did. If you're dealing with them colts, the more you get excited, the more they do. The calmer God is with me and the more time he takes with me, the more I realize that it's what I need. Sometimes we don't always understand what we need. We understand what we want. That's a big difference. I want lots of things, and God says you don't need them. You need me. All right. Lord, is the camera running?
Yep.
You ready to turn it off? If you'll notice, I'm going to crank her head around her just a little bit. Because if she does buck, I don't really want her going very far. If you get in a big hurry with your colts, it'll show up in the end. I bought a few horses in my life that people have screwed up. And it aggravates me. They're good horses. And they're still good horses, but they just don't have that finished edge like they should have. And I wonder how many of you, as adults out there, as you've gotten older, don't have the finished edge you're supposed to have. Okay, honey, I'm going to ask 2 steps, and we're going to be done. Not backwards, let's go this way.
Hey, step. You can't put too much sport on them.
There you go. There you go. Right, your ears up. It's not that bad. Okay, that's good. We'll see you guys next week. This way. Got a vapor lock there. Stuck in neutral. I got a good dog at home. He usually kickstarts for me now. Give me a couple. Come on, I'm trying to be nice. You be nice.
He's spurring. I know he's hitting the leather.
The moral of my story is, if you haven't caught it by now, there's a good trainer out there wanting to work with you. And he's wanting to treat you right. And he's wanting to be gentle with you, and he's wanting to love you and show things for you. And he's not going to mess up. That's the big deal right there. I'll mess up. I'll work a horse around, and I know I mess up. I screw up all the time. Be like, man, I shouldn't have pushed that hard, or I shouldn't have done this that fast. And I'm awful bad about riding one about a day in here, and then we go ride. Okay? And sometimes that's good. This colt here would probably be like that. I think that young lady over there could take this horse and go do that. God will never push you faster than what you're able to go. Never. For I know the thoughts I think towards you. The thoughts of good, not of evil. There's been no evil go on in here tonight. There's been good. We've seen growth. We've seen attitude change a little bit. Mine and hers. We've seen growth. That was the good. There wasn't any evil. We didn't push too hard. We didn't whip them. We didn't tear her head off or yell or holler. Okay? But the part I want you to understand is at the end of that verse, it says that all of that is to give you something very, very special. And that's an expected end. And your expected end is God wants you to go to heaven. That's it. Listen, there's no big words. It's not hard to understand. Jesus gave his life on a cross willingly to die for you. And when he did that, he said, I'm not done yet. And he went to the depths of hell and he whooped the devil down there. He beat death. And then he was raised again on the third day to show you that he's still alive. We're not worshiping Baal. We're worshiping Jesus. He's alive. Okay? He lives in me and he lives in a lot of people in this crowd. He wants to give you good things. Some of you in here may not have seen that. You may not have got one thing out of any of that or anything I said. I don't know. I hope you did. I hope you've seen that a young, calloused, hard-headed, hard-mouthed, hard-living cowboy could change his life enough to show his hard-headed, hard-mouthed, stubborn dad the way to Christ. Okay? If I can do that, there is no stopping anybody here. Because I'm a work in progress. I screw up every day. I am the sorriest deacon that First Baptist Church of Diamond has. Okay? But I'm a work in progress, and I know it. I fail every day. But I stand up and I say, God, I need you to help me. That's the key. Now, tonight, what I want to ask you, I'm sweaty and you're not. I don't want any hugs. But I want everybody here to bow your head. And I want you to think about what went on here tonight. Nothing spectacular. Not some super horse trainer. We didn't spin a hole in the ground, and I didn't show you probably anything that you didn't already know. But I've told you something, and I hope you heard it. There is a master trainer out there that wants to work with you. He wants to get you one-on-one in a pen, and he wants to look you face to face and work with you to make you better, to make you outstanding, to make you more than you've ever dreamed you could be in your life. Are you ready to do that? Some of you are already there, and some of you aren't living it now. I know what that's like. Fix it. I'm going to give you a chance. I want to work.